Sometimes you have to go to a place darker than you've ever been to change. Sometimes you have to enter the dungeon of life where there is literally no fucking light that you can see to finally drop your ego and change. In 2020, when I went all in for the first time, I was a former housebound agoraphobic incel virgin who'd never been on a date, whose experiences in this world with people were fucking horrible, who'd come up in abuse, who'd had really bad social experiences, developed social anxiety early on in life, developed kind of mental health problems early on in life, and from there on, as often happens, got fucking rocked, boy. Rocked. It culminated in me getting to a boiling point when I was 30, and I realized the fantasy, the cope in my head was just that, cope, fantasy. I understood, okay, Ravi, you're gonna turn 30 a virgin, you've never been on a date, and all you've really known is fucking defeat. All you've really known is people letting you down, toxicity, abuse, and bullshit. All you've really known is anxiety, depression, and the dungeon of life. While you've watched everyone around you get on with life, find love, find relationships, find happiness, thrive, you're here. And as I looked at myself and I just saw in the mirror a fat project manager, this guy who had been shat on his whole life, wearing a tie, wearing a suit, going to work, having a good job, having responsibility, managing staff, having a career ahead of me, and looking into the eyes of a man I would never respect. Because what I yearned for in life was something different. It culminates in a moment before my 30th birthday where the pressure of this realization dawns on me so hard it just breaks me. Fucking projectile vomit at work and realize, okay, it's not gonna happen for you, boy. So guess what? You got two options. One, at this point, give up. You're 30, look at the state of you, look what's happened to you, look at all you've been through. To get this out of the mud is gonna be a task that's incomprehensible to most people. And no one would even blame me if you stopped here. Or, I have one other option. Bro, the option that it was like in the core of my soul, it was this. I'm just gonna grind. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's fucking possible, man. But I can't look at myself in the fucking mirror because all I see is a fucking loser. So I'm just gonna work. I'm gonna set goals and I'm gonna give them everything in my fucking heart and soul. And I don't even know if I can do it, but I need to know I tried. I need to know I get to 35 and I tried. Because I can't accept that there was a way for me to get out of this situation that was out there and I let it slip me by because I didn't try. That thought haunted me so much, it kept me up at night. Kept me up at fucking night. So, burned the boats, as they say. Hired my first coach and mentor. Joined my first community. Went all in. Lost 100 pounds. Approached 4 or 5 hours a day. Built probably 5 or 6 dating profiles before I got a match. And I started to finally turn the situation around and just didn't stop from there. I just didn't stop from there. It has been a difficult journey and it continues to be a difficult journey to this day. But those moments where it is that low, where it is that incomprehensibly dark, it is like being plugged into the motherfucking void. Those are the moments your ego dies, truly dies, and you get out of coping and you humble yourself enough to say, okay, fuck it, so be it. Even if the prospect of being 30, already having done like 5,000 or 6,000 approaches and gotten nothing, already having done like online dating for 6 years at that point and gotten nothing, already having, I've never, at that point, you have to understand, I've never even received a text from a girl. I've never had any like warm, positive contact. My experience with women was horrible my entire life. Like, how they treated me in school was disgusting. Like, literally coming up to my face and telling me I'm ugly, all this shit. And that's, honestly, that's England, man. That's a hard country to be in. But what started to grow within me was this mentality of, what if I can? What if I can be this guy who is 300 pounds, housebound, agoraphobic in his mid-20s? All he is knowing is getting his fucking shit kicked in. Yeah, abusive father, tough situation coming up, seen some shit, man, being in some shit. What if this guy can turn it around? What if this guy can go from the darkest dungeon of all time, yeah, and actually break through and get success? What the fuck does that say about the human animal? What the fuck does that say about unstoppable warrior spirit? Yeah. That was the only thinking in my head at 30 when I knew this whole chapter of my life is done. And the chapter ahead is either I fucking make it or die trying. Die trying. I want you to know, if you're going through tough times, because a few of you are, I posted a video a few days ago and clearly a few are. The shit that you think has fucked you over, the bad past, the low SMV, the bad social experiences, all of these things that have warped you and given you image issues and given you, well, because, you know, once you don't believe in yourself, you do get fat. Once you don't believe in yourself, you don't take care of yourself. Because what's the drive and motivation to get ripped and lean and looks max and fucking do all that? If you have had this kind of past, I'm here to tell you, I went on 200 plus dates. I fucked a lot of women, dude. Like a lot. You know? I've experienced things I thought were genuinely physically impossible for a guy like me. I couldn't even imagine, you know, what it'd be like to be on the other side of this experience. Being dealt the hand I was, and having had all the cool things happen that I've materialized in my life and manifested in my life. Because it's this, what it comes down to. Yeah. The level of action I was forced to take to lose over 100 pounds, to cold approach more than 10,000 women, to build how many 50 plus dating profiles before I even like got anywhere. Like, and back in the day, there wasn't all this AI shit. I had to keep doing photo shoots and all this shit. Oh, good lord, I could go on, but that dungeon I was in, and what you'd think would mean that your people said this guy's never gonna make it. He's too broke. He's too broken. People said that to me. Yeah. He's done 3 pickup artist boot camps in his mid-20s and he got nowhere. He's still a virgin. People said that, but a few people believed in me because of my work ethic. And they knew, okay, this ain't just a regular guy. This guy's got something, and for some reason, I think he's gonna make it. So those people were amazing. I was like, Andy, Radical. These guys are really important people in my journey, and I love and respect these people, so you're gonna hear loads more about them as I go along, because they changed my fucking life. The whole community, yeah, that I was in, which now my friend is running, he'll do a great job. And then like other amazing men who helped me, Rags, the Mouse, low-key other people as well. I don't have their permission to be public talking about them. And because I respect these people, I can't talk about them in public. But I'll ask them as we get bigger, and I'm sure they'll be okay with it. But the message of hope to you, bro, I went from like all I did up till 30 was just go home and suffer, and then go to work, and then go home and suffer. I didn't have anything, didn't have any friends really. I had one, David, but that was it. Like I had a bullshit life. And I went from there, right? I'm now 34. All I've done is travel the world. All I've done is achieve goals. All I've done is fuck a lot of women. All I've done is like change myself. I've had to do so much work, of course. Trauma healing, mindset, psychology, everything. I've been broken by this journey more times than I can count. And every motherfucking time the phoenix rises from the ashes. And that is my truth. That's my truth to you, okay? Coach D has been a major factor behind, I mean, oh good Lord, without him it would have been a wrap, I tell you that. It motherfuckers, if it wasn't for Coach D it'd be over, I tell you that. That's a very special man. But the message I'm giving to you is this. If you really are one of the true underdogs in life, if you really are a guy who's had a really tough time achieving goals, getting dating success, getting social success, if you feel really, really stuck, I know those feelings to the core of my fucking soul. And I'm living proof, a motherfucker that fucked up, like with complex post-traumatic stress disorder diagnosis, with Asperger's diagnosis, with like horrific, I used to be so socially anxious, I was housebound for 2 years. Like, I've had all these health problems. I've had so many issues in my life. A person that fucked up is here now, living his life. Having battled so many of his demons, won many battles, and is still grinding, still using all of the past as fuel and motivation to go further in life. All this boils down to is this. You can achieve what you want to fucking achieve in life, bro. If you just don't quit and find the right community, the right mentors, the right coaching, and you need that shit. I used it every year. Since I started to change my life, I always had coaches and mentors. Because their ability to think about these problems, they just know so much more. And now I'm able to help other people, yes. But really, in this channel is Coach D. You know, at this time, we're going to bring in more people. I've got awesome guys who are going to be joining. But the mindset that I'm going to leave you with is this. If something seems impossible, if something seems incomprehensibly difficult, if it feels like you're never ever going to get over to the other side, that is the biggest fucking invitation to go for greatness. That's the biggest invitation to go for level 10. There could be no more invite for you to fuck mainstream society and go be great. Go be a legend. Yeah? Go get to elite. Because the regular run-of-the-mill shit ain't working for you. So go be a monster. Go be a savage. Go do 50,000 approaches. Probably don't do that. Get coaching and get good. Go travel the world. Go start businesses. Go take risks. Go level your looks in SMV up to a point where like it's incomprehensible that you look the way you do now to most people. Go on the motherfucking attack. Go on the motherfucking attack. Fuck everyone. Fuck everything. You owe no one nothing because look where you've gotten. And use that to rise to levels that boggle the imagination. That fucking boggle the imagination. That's what I'm doing. Thank you, brother. He said welcome. I love these people, they're beautiful. Yeah, Mexican people treat me really well. I love them. But like, yeah, that's what you do. Go that hard. I'm living proof. I grind like this every day. I've done it for fucking 4 years. It's gonna be 5 years in March. Go hard as Ravi. Yeah. Go big as Ravi. Dream big as Ravi does. Because I'm like you. I'm a fucking underdog. I came from nothing. Yeah. I'm exactly like you. And I'm here, living proof. Every time I have a goal, I get it done. Now the goal is to scale this and bring the best coaches and mentors in here to help you. And across in a game, out a game, you know, I've got so many amazing people that are going to be joining. But right now, I've got the legend, Coach D, who's going to be, well, he's the core of this business anyway. So that's the call to action. And that's what I want to see from you. And if that resonates, and that's what you're looking for, it's very simple. Subscribe now, because we're going places, yeah? Join now. Be part of this tribe. Be part of this community what we're building. And let's get to level 10. Any questions, anything you want to know about me, drop it below. But we are winning, okay? And we're going places. In 2 months, we're going to be in New York, and then it's all out attack. You know what my goals are, so let's win together. Subscribe. Let's build a movement. Let's make it happen.